Whoa. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Can you all hear in the back? If you can't, I can't see you anyway, so it's okay. Are you all ready for Cynthia and Chris to get married? Again! Well, let's get this party started. So my name is Nikki, and I am honoured to be the officiant for Cynthia and Chris today. You've been invited to be a part of this ceremony, both in person and via live stream, so watch what you say, everybody. As you are the people that form a greater circle of family around Cynthia and Chris, a circle of friendship, support, guidance, adventure, and love. This afternoon, we will call upon you to witness their joining and to go to the place in your hearts where you can love and hold each of them as individuals, and to expand that place to love and hold them both together as a couple. Our thoughts are powerful things, and they have the ability to connect us to a higher power. Today, we ask you to use your thoughts and love for Cynthia and Chris to ensure that their marriage is everything that you hope it to be and that they hope it to be. One of love, joy, support, fun, fulfillment, and adventure. So I know there's a lot of cell phones around because I've seen them already, so everybody whip them out quickly. Come on, get your cell phones out and take a picture. Now's the time. Do it now. You've got about 1 minute left. Okay, so now please turn them off, put them in your pocket, and wait till after the ceremony. There will be loads of opportunities to take pictures and everything afterwards. So if you could make sure they're on silent and in your pockets and all away. Thank you. You ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, so that's done. Am I seeing any photos? I can't see. Somebody tell me if everyone's put their phones away, please. I can't see that far. I've got my reading glasses. Okay, so, and you've noticed that there are people with cameras and they are the professionals, so we'll let them do everything. All right. Today is a day of tremendous joy and celebration. And as we celebrate, we're mindful especially of those who have passed and those who we so deeply wish could be with us, but who are unable to be physically present. They're in our hearts and minds, and they're with us in spirit. And we're grateful to them and mindful of them in all that's happening here today. So when Chris began dating Cynthia, dating actually in 2015, she sent up a prayer to the universe. She said, I need you to be crystal clear with me so that I know that I am with the right person or the wrong person. Make the signs so obvious that I won't be able to ignore them. So, from their matching pets to their matching public safety ranks and the ridiculous number of coincidences that followed, Chris believes that the universe conspired in favor of her and Cynthia. And they found each other and they created the love and commitment that we are here to witness today. Cynthia believes their story is also grounded in the deep work they each did to find each other healthy and whole, allowing them to create the amazing relationship they now have. Chris and Cynthia now both believe that there is a sacred flow of love and energy that connects them and connects us all. Please join me in holding an energetic space for Cynthia and Chris to commit to each other in sacred matrimony even. Sorry about that. If you bow your head, great mystery of the universe, may we feel our connection to you today, just as we feel the great love shared by this beautiful couple. May our thoughts and feelings create a circle of love for this ceremony and for Cynthia and Chris's journey forward as wedded wives. We are here as witnesses to a most revered union, and we lift them up to your light today, that you will continue to co-create with them all the days of their lives. As they have been drawn together by this love, let it draw us all closer together here and now. As Chris and Cynthia's community of closest family and friends, we are present now to bear witness to promises given and received. We accept this responsibility and take seriously our task to hold this space for Cynthia and Chris, now and always. May they continue to see each other's greatness and bring out each other's gifts. May any conflicts and differences be quickly resolved and forgiven. And may their love and commitment to one another grow deeper and stronger throughout their years. Cynthia and Chris have found their best friend, closest confidant, and one true love. May this union increase their joys, soothe their grieving, and always be a place where they find the comfort and security of home in each other's arms. May their life together continue to blossom and grow in love, health, abundance, and joy. Amen. Amen. So, friends and family, how did we end up here today? How did these two people somehow not only end up meeting, but also end up falling in love and choosing to spend the rest of their lives together? Well, I'd like to spend the next few minutes telling you a bit about how that happened. And I know most of you have read their story and their wedding site, so I won't go thoroughly into it. However, if you haven't already read that, I thoroughly recommend it. They met in 2015 via Match.com. Cynthia had ended a 20-year relationship a couple of years before, and Chris was tiptoeing into the dating arena after taking 18 months off to work on herself and figure out why her previous relationships had gone wrong. They noticed that they had quite a lot in common. They both had teen sons, and they had matching pets, although Chris's were orange and Cynthia's were black. And then they discovered that they were both public service lieutenants even. Chris in the police department and Cynthia in the fire department. Now, this is the time when most people have thrown up their hands and said, well, this is obviously meant to be. But no. Chris had set some tough parameters and commitments for herself, including one that nixed a long-distance relationship, even though most of us wouldn't consider 5 minutes extra driving long distance. Just saying. If you know Chris, you will know that she is a woman of great integrity. And this deviation from her commitment to herself caused her much angst. And with a little encouragement and a gentleish boot in the backside from friends, she thankfully decided a meet-up was in order. Personally, I've never seen Chris so happy. This amazing relationship has unleashed more and more of her amazing creativity. In fact, I think the same can be said for Cynthia, although I have not known her for as many years. I could tell you about their feelings about their own and each other's sons, and about being doting grandmothers to Jay, but today is just about Cynthia and Chris. So when I asked them to describe each other, they described the other as beautiful. Cynthia said that Chris is one of the kindest people she has ever met, with a huge open heart, an equal balance of intellectual and emotional intelligence, an insatiable curiosity, and a desire to learn. And she is undoubtedly romantic and thoughtful, supportive and funny. Chris said that from the very first hug, which was on their first date, it felt like she was home. She loves that Cynthia is beautiful, compassionate, adventurous, courageous and devoted, kind, successful, thoughtful, creative and smart. Cynthia also notes that Chris lives in integrity in both word and deed and has excellent communication skills, being both honest and open-hearted about sharing her feelings and listening to Cynthia's. She also says she is stunned by Chris's beauty and the balance of strength and vulnerability in her eyes. Chris is a wicked good writer. She loves philosophy and the big questions of life and beyond. Cynthia says she loves talking to her about these subjects and the big thoughts. They must have some great discussions since Cynthia is agnostic and Chris is majoring in comparative religion and philosophy. They are both very creative and smart, each in their own way, and very supportive of each other in their interests, goals, and dreams, while still being able to have dreams, goals, and plans to enjoy together. Cynthia, according to Chris, is a fiercely protective mama bear and always ready to stick up for the underdog. She says Cynthia is the whole package and everything that she has ever wanted in a partner: lover, best friend, and wife. She is balanced, soft and strong, serious and humorous, creative and analytical. In fact, she is a piano-playing firefighter who is an amazing painter and crazy good at math and spreadsheets. Cynthia's idea of a good day is when she can make Chris laugh, as that is the best sound in the world. They have amazing, romantic, monthly mystery dates, which Chris initiated. She's always looking for ways to create experiences together that allow them to grow as a couple. We could all learn from their relationships. Some of their friends and families had this to say about them. You ready? Okay, Tasha, a dear friend of Chris's. Their energy around each other is palpable as they are so patient and kind to one another, allowing each other the space and support to be their authentic selves. Chris's dad, Dennis, said that they are wonderful listeners, especially with each other. They seem to love each other more than themselves. And Cynthia's mum, Helen, said they are both very generous in the support that they give each other when someone in either family is going through a crisis. Zach, and in fact Mary, said something that I think many of us know, apart from the fact that they are both wonderful planners. What they said, and you hear it all around, is they are just perfect for each other. So this past year or so, the trials and tribulations of COVID and lockdowns, etc., caused struggles in many relationships, but has caused some people's relationships, like Chris and Cynthia's, to blossom even more beautifully, despite, or perhaps even because of, the challenges they've had to overcome just to be in this place now. Chris and Cynthia are most grateful to you all for overcoming your struggles to be here with them. So over the past few years, both Chris and Cynthia have attended some personal growth seminars. And during these seminars, they have had to state their choice to continue with an exercise. So, Cynthia and Chris, do you choose to embark on this momentous event in your journey of life?
I, Chris Ori, choose to do this event.
Woo!
I, Cynthia Rickard, choose to do this event.
Woo! So, all that being said, we're going to take a moment for Chris and Cynthia to connect with all you here and all those people who are live streaming while MHS plays a song for you. We have a couple of readings for you. Firstly, Cynthia's brother, Wayne Rickert, will be reading an excerpt from Justice Anthony Kennedy's majority opinion in the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on June 26, 2015.
So Justice Kennedy said, "No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than they once were. As some of the petitioners in this case demonstrate, marriage embodies a love that may endure even past death. It would be misunderstanding these men and women to say they disrespect the idea of marriage. Their plea is that they do respect it so deeply that they seek to find its fulfillment for themselves. Their hope is not to be condemned to live in loneliness, excluded from one of civilization's oldest institutions. They ask for equal dignity in the eye of the law. The Constitution grants them that right."
And then we have Chris's cousin, Jeff Ori, who will read an excerpt from John Welwood's book, Journey of the Heart.
Intimate relationships expose us and bring us face to face with life in all its power and mystery, through contact with what is most different from us and others. Unless we are willing to explore the unknown in ourselves, in the other, and in the relations between us, we will never advance very far along the path of love. At first, it seems unsettling to discover that love has no easy solution, that there is no simple remedy for the rawness of the heart that loving someone deeply opens up. Yet once we give up seeking an easy way out, an important shift can take place. Love's rough edges can become a powerful resource, for they connect us more fully to our heart, that larger source of intelligence that can guide us through all the uncertainties and complexities of relationship. Through cultivating a taste for our rawness, which has a sweetness all its own, we invite our heart to show us the way.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce a dear friend of Chris and Cynthia's, Cindy Namahoy, who brings aloha from the Hawaiian Islands by singing the Hawaiian wedding song, accompanied by musical heartstrings.
Thank you.
There is no human institution more sacred than that of marriage that you are entering into today. No vows more solemn than those you will make, and no obligations more sweet and tender than those you will assume. Your love is truly a gift from the universal spirit. Who has the rings? Hopefully. Stay there. So, you have chosen to wear rings as a reminder of your promises to each other. It is often said that rings are a perfect circle with no beginning and no end. However, these rings did have a beginning. Their beginning was humble. Metal formed in the earth over millions of years ago from raw elements that rose to the surface. Eventually, this metal became something beautiful. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, and through a combination of serendipity and effort, imperfect people shape it into something extraordinary. It is a process of creating something beautiful when there was once nothing at all. As you look at these rings over the years, remember that. You have created something invaluable. And just as I know you will protect these rings, I am confident that you will also protect the commitment that you make to each other today. May the universal spirit bless these rings, which mark a new beginning in your journey together, filled with wonder, surprise, laughter, tears, celebration, grief, and joy, and which you give as your sign of love and devotion. Zach, would you please give your mum Cynthia's ring? Thank you. Chris, as a symbol of your everlasting love and commitment, place Cynthia's ring on her finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and commitment.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and commitment.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with
And laughter.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end, neither does my love for you.
As this ring has no end, neither does my love for you.
I choose you to be my wife,
I choose you to be my wife,
this day and forevermore.
this day and forevermore.
Max, can you give Chris's ring to your mum? Thank you. Cynthia, as a symbol of your everlasting love and commitment, place Chris's ring on her finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love.
Remember, we bought these 3 years ago.
It's very hot. It's very hot. Let's start again. I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and commitment.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my everlasting love and commitment.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this-
neither does my love for you.
As this ring has no end, neither does my love for you.
I choose you to be my wife,
I choose you to be my wife,
this day and forevermore.
this day and forevermore.
Wow. Okay, guys. Thank you. Whew. Cynthia and Chris have prepared their own wedding vows and will exchange them at this time. Maybe. Chris? And you.
Cynthia, some people talk about love at first sight. For me, ours is a love at first touch. And it began with our first hug when we first met. You do have a hug that feels like home. A hug that's just one of the countless things that I love about you. I love that you are both strong and soft, serious and humorous, analytical and creative. I love that you are a firefighter who plays Chopin on the piano, that you are romantic and pragmatic. I love your big smile and your great big heart, and I love your heartfelt tears. You're an answer to my prayers, a dream so big I didn't dare to dream it. I didn't believe I could have it, but you're the whole package and everything I've ever wanted in a partner for life. Everything I've ever wanted in a wife. You are my east, my west, my south, and my true north. I'll follow you anywhere. I love who I am as your partner. You give me confidence in myself, and you empower all of my goals and dreams. For the first time in my life, I've been able to be all of me and all of who I am. And I love us. I love the relationship we've created together. I love that we are just as Twitter-pated with each other in our 6th year as we were in our 6th month. I've never felt so confident about the person I'm with. And I know that we are going to grow old together and live happily ever after. Like Ellie said to Carl in the movie Up, you and me, we're in a club now. And you will always be my greatest adventure.
Chris, you are my heart. The woman I marry today with great joy. Every experience in life is in bold colors for you being by my side. You make the hard edges softer. You make the playful days sweeter, the meals tastier and the mornings brighter. You are my soft place to land. I love everything about you. Your kindness, your intelligence, your willingness to risk, your faith in that which is unknowable, your deep commitment to learning about yourself and the world around you, the love you hold for your family and friends, our family and friends, the trust you put in me and our relationship, the coffee in bed in morning, the mystery dates, the love notes, and the joy you take in us growing old together. Your dreams are my dreams for you, and my dreams are your dreams for me. Our future together are our dreams together, our adventure club together. I am a lucky, lucky, lucky woman. The woman I am marrying comes to me whole in her own integrity, beautiful and loving. The woman I am marrying makes my heart sing. As we continue to build our lives together, experience all the world has to give. Giving back along the way. My joy at being your wife knows no bounds. You are my heart, my dreams, my east, my west, my south, and my true north.
We didn't share that with each other.
I got you, and you got me.
I, Chris, take you, Cynthia, to be my lawfully wedded wife. I promise to choose you every day, to love you in word and in deed, and to do the hard work of making now into always. Loving what I know of you and trusting what I don't yet know, I promise to laugh with you and cry with you, to respect you and support you, to honor you and all you hold dear. I promise to be your partner in all of life's adventures, standing by your side in sickness and in health, prosperity and adversity, Forsaking all others, I promise to be faithful to you for as long as we both shall live.
I, Cynthia, take you, Chris, to be my lawfully wedded wife. I promise to choose you every day, to love you in word and deed, and to do the hard work of making now into always, loving what I know of you and trusting what I don't yet know. I promise to laugh with you and cry with you, to respect and support you, to honor you and all you hold dear. I promise to be your partner in all our life's adventures, standing by your side, in sickness and in health, in prosperity and adversity. Forsaking all others, I promise to be faithful to you for as long as we both shall live.
Wow. Cynthia and Chris, we live in a time where very little is held sacred. One thing must remain so, or the whole world disintegrates. That is and shall be an agreement between two people. And this day we are celebrating a sacred agreement between the two of you. This marriage is not an escape from the problems of the world right now, but instead a greater commitment to be of service to the world. Together in this marriage, you will contribute more fully because you will be more full. May love and laughter fill your hearts and your home for all the days of your lives. May you face every challenge hand in hand and side by side, knowing that with the universal Spirit's grace, you'll conquer all obstacles together. May the world be forever a better place because the two of you fell in love. And now, with great joy, and in front of all your closest friends and family, whether they're present or live streaming, by the authority vested in me by God and the United States of America, it is my honor and delight to now pronounce you lawfully wedded wives. You may kiss your bride. Woo! Honored guests, I am pleased to introduce to you for the very first time in public, Mrs. Cynthia Rickett and Mrs. Christine Ori.